What's up, all you car video fanatics? You know, I know you're a fanatic. If you're watching my channel right now, you gotta be somebody that absolutely loves automobiles, right? Yeah, I get it. Or you might be a person out there that's actually shopping for a car right now. This is gonna be a great video for you to pay attention to, whether you live right here in the beautiful state of South Carolina, California, Texas, North Carolina, Louisiana. I mean, I can go through all 50 of them, but let me tell you, this is a great video for you to watch because you just might be actually shopping for one of these vehicles that I'm highlighting today. I'm gonna hop in them, check them out, show them to you, talk about price, mileage, and all that stuff, and reasons why you might wanna pick one of these four cars that I'm about to show you here today at Southern Motor Company. As always, I'm Chad with Charleston Car Videos. Make sure to hit that subscribe for more stuff like this, and please hit the like if you're enjoying what you're seeing. Thank you. All right, everybody, so today we're highlighting mid-size SUVs. We got some of the best parked right here in front of us. Each one is running with the blinkers on. I'm gonna really dive in today and show you each of them, right? So what do we have that we're looking at today? Well, we got the BMW X5, the Lexus RX350, the Mercedes ML350, and of course, the Acura MDX. Stay with me. Let's go ahead and start checking them out. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and start giving you a breakdown right at the beginning of the video of price and all that good stuff. We're gonna start right on the right-hand side with the BMW X5. The BMW X5 is a 2014 model. Has 106,000 miles on it, and the price on that one is $17,900. Also, guys and girls, each car we're looking at today has pretty much a V6 engine, right? We'll have leather interior, all the options you could dream of on one of these vehicles, and things like that. These are going to be like the creme de la creme of these vehicles. So I know there's other mid-size luxury vehicles available out there in the marketplace. But again, do remember, I'm at a pre-owned car dealership that I work at, and I'm only available to film what we have. And I'll tell you one thing, folks, I am super happy to have what we have. So let's keep moving forward. Lexus, right? Oh yeah. The 2013 RX350 with 117,000 miles for $17,900. So your BMW and your Lexus are right out around the same price, okay? Then we're moving forward to the Mercedes-Benz ML350 Blue Tech, which is diesel. That car is priced out at $18,900 with 122K on the mileage. The best price car in the list today is a 2012 Acura MDX Tech Package. This one is right around $15,900 with 102,000 miles on it. All right, let's start getting a little closer to them and checking them out. So we're going to start out with the two Japanese vehicles, and then we'll work over to the BMW and the Mercedes-Benz, right? Acura MDX. I'm just going to walk through them. I mean, we're not going to be here for 30, 45 minutes, but I'm going to show you a little bit about them, let you see them, and maybe give you a few reasons on why each one's probably a great vehicle to pick if you're out there in the marketplace. But at the end of the day, you, the consumer, the customer, you got to pick which one you like. So you need to get out there and find cars, test drive them, all that good stuff. All right, Acura MDX, made by Honda, very reliable. Everybody knows Honda is a reliable company. Japanese cars seem to last forever. You do have your projector headlights here, the shield in the front, as you can see right there, which is kind of their iconic look on the front of the Acuras with the TL, TSX, and all that good stuff, or the IOX. Also, moving forward here, this one's got the 5-star alloy wheels with Michelin tires. You have your LED lights in the mirror, nice big front windshield. Now, the Acura MDX out of all four today probably will have the most standard features out of all of them we're looking at, right? And that's one of the sales things that Acura teaches you when you work at the store. Now, you got Chad over here, worked for an Acura store for 10 years. Also worked at an Audi store for 5 years, so I know a good bit about them. Now, unfortunately, we don't have any Audi Q7s out here. I'd love to tell you about those as well. But anyways, moving forward, standard features on an Acura, you get a lot of them, and that's really the great thing about it. Acura has even done as much as putting a third row seat in this vehicle. It's the only car out of the entire bunch that comes with a third row seat. Audi Q7 also has a third row seat in it. Now, I know not everyone shopping for these vehicles needs a third row seat, but if you got kids, more than two, you might need a third row. And maybe you don't want a full-size Suburban, Tahoe, something like that. Maybe you want something a little bit smaller with a V6. So there's your third row seat. Still got a pretty decent amount of space behind the third row. You can open this up. There's storage down in there, right? And then this is the back. Pretty decent room. Again, an adult's not going to be back here any comfortable at all. I mean, again, this is really more set up for kids that are 10 years and under, something like that. I mean, if you had a 12, 13, 15-year-old, they could probably sit like that. But again, this is really for smaller kids. Another thing I've always liked about the Acura, the headrests. Big, you know, they're really big headrests. Now, they do take up a lot of room on the top of those seats there, but they are really kind of comfortable, and I think a bigger headrest may even be safer for you depending on the situation. All right, let's keep moving through. Power tailgate, yeah, you're getting that. Very nice. And again, this is a 2012, so if you're looking at a 15 model MDX or something a little newer, believe me, folks, you're getting a ton of techie things on the Acura. Again, a 2012, it's going to have all the tech stuff you can think of on it. I mean, Acura's on top of the game when it comes to all that. Did you know that Acura is the first automotive company that came out with Bluetooth back in the day? Yeah, they did it on the Acura RL. All right, guys, wood trim, leather interior, power seats, sunroof, rear DVD. This one is a tech package car, so you got to get the tech MDX to get all this stuff. Or maybe Acura nowadays calls it a touring package car. But the seats are comfortable, they're big, they got big side bolsters on them. And again, I will tell you this, folks, Acura also is performance engineered. I mean, Honda really puts a lot of performance stuff into their cars, the iVTEC engines and all that good stuff. So the super handling all-wheel drive, the VTEC motor, all of that really is a nice combination when you get on the highway and start driving. You got yourself something here that's gonna get up and go and roll out and get you up and out of harm's way if need be. So that's the Acura MDX in a nutshell, just kind of quick. Let's go ahead and move forward and take a look at the Lexus. So your Lexus RX 350. Out of the 4 vehicles today, what is the top thing about this car here? I'll tell you, comfort. This is going to be the most comfortable vehicle out of the bunch to drive and sit in. So if you're a person that really likes a soft, comfy seat, this is it. Also, suspension, the car, all that stuff. Lexus really does go the extra mile when it talks about having a comfortable vehicle. It all plays in a part with suspension, seats, also a quiet vehicle when sitting inside the car, not hearing so much noise on the outside and all that. So again, my takeaway today on the RX 350 is comfortable. Yeah, that's the word, comfortable. All right, also beautiful. It's a very elegant looking vehicle, right? The body lines on it, everything's really smooth and kind of plush, which I like. The LED lights at the bottom there just give it a little bit of attitude, but again, to me, more luxury. The big L on the front looks really nice. Lexus been around a long time, made by you-know-who, Toyota. And everybody knows Toyota is reliable. So, Acura's takeaway today is the reliability of an Acura and the performance, and this is reliability and comfort, okay? Those are my opinions. You're welcome to have your own. Let's keep moving through. Now, also, the RX 350 is probably the smallest of the 4, right? Or at least the way it looks. It looks a little smaller, the way the body lines are cut and all. But again, I'd say probably the most elegant looking of the bunch. And it's Japanese, which looks really nice. I'm loving the taillights, backup sensors, all this stuff looks really, really good. And a lot of people absolutely just love Lexus. You know, the RX 350s and the RX 300s, they've been around for 20 plus years. You know, you can always see one of these cars driving down the road. Now again, the interior, man, oh man, it's good looking. It really is beautiful on the inside. And look how clean it is. Another thing Lexus does is they don't really do a whole lot of different colors on their interiors, okay? The top parts of the dash are going to be in black, but the rest is all tan, with maybe a slight touch of silver and some wood trim throughout. Let's go ahead and look in the back seats. Now, this one does not have a third row seat, so you know. But there you go. Very pretty. I like how it's got the brown mats, a nice contrast there, but nothing over the top. You know, your Acura was pretty much all black. You know, every bit of it was black on the inside. This one's pretty much about all brown, right? Yeah. And again, comfort. Now, when I talk about comfort, what I'm talking about is when you sit in these seats, okay? I want to look how nice and soft that is when you touch it. Soft and supple leather seats, very nice. Even right here, look at that. Oh, that foam in there. It's almost like memory foam in an armrest, which is really nice. Okay, that's not soft, but a little bit, right? So Lexus really goes the extra mile to kind of make things soft. The seats. Also, the steering wheel, the wood trim at the top. Oh my goodness, it feels so good just putting your hand right there and just driving it, you know? The wood trim right here. Everything is easy on the eyes when looking at things. Just a very clean layout. Heated and cooled seats. Just an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous vehicle. Okay, there you go. Also, you got a power steering wheel set up here, and it can get in with the memory seats and move up and out of your way when you open the doors and all that. The Acura does that as well. So there's your Lexus, okay? Hope you're enjoying. All right, now we got two more vehicles to look at, right? Mercedes, BMW. You know, if you were a car salesman working at the Acura store, Lexus would be your main competitor. That'd be the one where customers are coming in and saying, hey, I'm looking at the RX350 across the street and I'm comparing it to your MDX. If you were a salesman at the BMW store, most likely the customer would say the complete opposite. They'd say, I'm comparing your BMW X5 to the Mercedes-Benz ML350. So these two are also main competitors. And then at the end of the day, you might get a customer that's looking at all these types of vehicles. We would love to throw Audi in the bunch, and we'd love to throw Volvo in the bunch. But again, I can't have access to every mid-size type of vehicle there is out there. We're gonna take a look at the BMW, right? The BMW's takeaway today, I want you to really look at it for a minute. Put in the comments what you think the takeaway is. What is it about this car that really kind of stands out to you? And as we continue on the video and I start feeling it out a little more, I'll tell you what I think, right? The kidney grills are nice and bold up front. This is probably the most aggressive looking vehicle out of the bunch. Your Acura's definitely got an aggressive front nose on it as well, but this one is definitely got a look to it that I really do like, okay? All right, good looking wheels, 5-drive, 3.5i, man, oh man. BMW X5s have been around for also a long time. You got, now BMW's got an X1, X2, X3, X4, X5, you know, they got all these things, right? But in an X7 bumps up, right? Yeah, the X7 bumps up to the third row seats. But anyways, I'm already kind of feeling this one out and feeling the takeaway from the video of this one. But again, we'll talk about it a little bit more in a minute here. This is kind of neat, right? It's the only one out of the bunch right now where the back hatch opens and it has a part right here that drops down, which is so cool, right? Let's say you're at a football game at the high school and you're sitting out in the parking lot. You can drop that down and you can sit right on this and just have a conversation, have your son or daughter here, whatever's going on. Maybe you're tying your shoes, getting ready to go out on the golf course. I love this feature. It gives us a little place to sit at and do things, right? And it just kind of has a truck feel to it when it drops down like that. So I like it. Again, a lot of nice, clean looking interior in this car, right? BMW keeps it bright and strong and all tan and just looks really nice. I love the idea of having the Maroni label, right? The ultimate driving machine. Man, BMW, you really put it out there, right? The 14 X5S drive. This car costed at retail $57,800. Wow. Now today, it's less than 18 grand. Still a lot of money, but again, holy moly. 27 on the highway, 19 city, 22 combined on fuel economy. Annual fuel cost $25.50, okay? It's nice to have this in here, right? 3.0 twin power turbo, yeah. Now today's video is not really so much about the engines and all that. I'm really just kind of doing creature comfort type things and just showing you these cars and all of that. So anyways, does have power, there you go. But the takeaway again on this car, I would say, would be performance. BMW adds performance into every vehicle they sell. It's a vehicle, it's the ultimate driving machine. I mean, they say it right there on their label, the ultimate driving machine. Yes, BMW drives like a vehicle should drive. That's what people say, right? Anyways, I know to each his own on opinions, but you know, a lot of times people go, okay, I'm driving this BMW. I can really feel the road. I feel like I'm in control of the car. The gas pedal, when it hits down, the car moves just like it should. That's what I'm talking about. Performance, suspension, drivability, all that good stuff. Power windows, door locks. Also, BMW does a great job of including luxury into their cars with the wood trim. Now, I won't tell you it's the most comfortable out of the four today, because I will continue to say the Lexus is the most comfy of the bunch, right? And again, if you're into comfort, that might be the one to look at, right? But I cannot say that they're not going to be somewhat comfortable to sit in. I mean, a car's a car. You sit in it and you drive it. And what a good looking seat though. Not bad. Plenty of room. I like the big sunroof that stretches back to the second row seats. I do like this right here, the iDrive there. I've also been a fan of BMW's screen. It's just a nice wide screen. It's really not too tall. It's just more or less wide, okay? So things like that. And again, the fit and finish is really on point with the vehicle. This one's got 106K on the mileage, and again, the price is $17,900. The highest priced vehicle in today's video is the last one we're getting ready to look at, which is our Mercedes-Benz. So again, guys, my takeaway on the X5 is sportiness, performance. Also has a HUD, which is a heads-up display that puts the mile per hour up on the window, which is the only car out of the bunch that has that. So what does that tell you? If you're paying attention to the roads and you're driving your BMW X5 and you're getting up on it and getting through traffic and moving all around, that HUD system is there for that exact reason, so you can plant your eyes straight ahead and drive the ultimate driving machine, the X5. So I think you can agree, performance is a takeaway. All right, let's move down. I already know the takeaway on this one, guys and girls, and I'm going to tell you right up front. Luxury, luxury. Oh yeah, that's Mercedes. And when we're talking about luxury, we're talking about the look of this car, right? Check it out. The way the headlights are designed, how it goes down like that. It says, ooh, I'm beautiful. I'm sexy. I have a Mercedes-Benz intelligent light system. They're intelligent lights. Yeah, can you believe that? They're intelligent. Look at them though, beautiful. Then you got LEDs down there. You have the 3 spokes of chrome. Then that massive medallion right there that even some hip hop artists wore on their chest attached to a chain. Yeah, that's talking about status, luxury. Mercedes says, I'm driving down the road in my Mercedes. I am prestigious. I may be a step above or a step ahead of the rest. I drive a Mercedes-Benz. That's kind of what we're talking about. And there's nothing wrong with that. You want to drive something that states something. So that's okay. All right, let's move through. 5-star alloys, beautiful running boards down on the bottom. Another thing you can't go wrong, the black with the black interior. What a beautiful, elegant color combination. I love how Mercedes has the bars going across the top. And again, more chrome. Of course, it's on all your emblems, but also right here. Look at this. So again, you got the shine there. Then it's more right here. Then the medallion again. Even the blue tech here. You know, a lot of companies, if they have hybrids, electrics, or diesels, they put the diesel logo in a different color. Mercedes says, we're about elegance, chrome, flashy. That's it, okay? So anyways, they even got chrome inside of the taillights, okay? And the LEDs look great. Now, of course, it does have power tailgate. The only one today with a 3rd row seat is the Acura MDX. Plenty of storage room, and then the chrome continues here and here. It's everywhere, guys and girls. And yeah, I mean, that's what it's all about when you're driving your Mercedes. When you pull in, someone goes, Oh wow, who is this getting out of that, right? More chrome here, which actually, let me tell you something, folks. Yes, the chrome or the satin silver or the polished aluminum or whatever it may be definitely looks good, but also think about it, ladies. You got your fingernails done, right? You got rings on your hands, this kind of thing going on, right? So this is going to protect that black paint from getting scratches. I know everybody's seen a car right up in there where there's all those little scratches at, okay? So that protects that. So some of that stuff has a purpose to it, even like the chrome on the back right here, loading your luggage and things like that in and out. It stops it from scratching the paint. Man, that train, it puts a lot of noise out. Let's take a look in here. Also luxury, right? The black seats with the stitching. I mean, isn't that pretty, right? It just has its own look about it. And again, it says, I'm expensive, I'm good looking, and if you're driving me, you're getting what you paid for, right? That's what it's all about. And solid. Other things that go into luxury, though, is also not hearing all the train noise. Let's go ahead and see if that works. And a cold AC system. Now listen here. I don't hear a train. I mean, just very faint in the background, I can hear the squealing, but not really. Listen. That is what it's about when you own a higher end vehicle. You're sitting in Atlanta traffic, people are honking horns, it's hot outside, you know, all the sounds of the engines, you've had a hard day at work, maybe a stressful day, or maybe you just had a regular day and you're sitting in traffic and you just want some peace and quiet for a minute, but you're sitting in Atlanta traffic with 50,000 vehicles on the interstate piled up. That's why you're spending the extra money to get a car like this, because of those simple things like that, just to have some peace of mind and quietness while sitting inside your car. So think about that. But again, it's really pretty. And again, with the polished aluminum, the silver, the chrome and all that, I mean, it's even brought into the inside. It's around the gauge clusters, around the AC vents. And if they didn't put it in here somewhere, they put chrome or they put wood trim in. But again, it's in all the right spots. And it doesn't look gaudy. It looks nice and it looks good. And that's what I like about this ML here. Now, another thing I like about it is it does have your diesel engine. It's the only one out of the bunch that has a diesel motor. Now, diesel fuel right now is higher than what it usually is, and it's more than gas, but it burns slower. So theoretically, you know, you should be able to get better fuel economy with the diesel motor, even though still diesel prices on gas have gone up. But regular gas is also going up. Isn't it interesting how that happens after a new president comes in the house every 4 to 8 years? Gas prices either go up or they go down. It's just something that happens. And I'm not saying any names or anything like that, but it happens. It's political things, and it changes how much money comes out of our pockets at the end of the day, us Americans out here. So, but you may want to buy yourself an EV if you're concerned about fuel prices. Or you may want to buy yourself a hybrid vehicle if you're concerned about fuel prices. But if that doesn't really bother you so much and you don't mind spending the money on fuel, then get the car you want to drive. But this is a pretty one here. It really is. So again, the takeaway on the ML350 is luxury. That's what it is, okay? That's what I think it is. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed that video. Which one would you pick at the end of the day? Put it in the comments section. If there's another car out there you like, put it in the comments section. But in reality, if you had these four to pick out and you had a checkbook of $20,000 to write a check today and buy one of these, which one would you pick? All right, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one. I really do appreciate your time in watching this video. As always, hit the red subscribe button if you like car videos. I can't imagine you're still watching if you don't enjoy automotive content. So please hit subscribe. That would be awesome. We're trying to hit 40,000 subscribers on the channel. We're just at 39.2 today. Help us get there by the end of the month. We got about a week and a half, 2 weeks left. I think we can do it. And always hit that like button for me so YouTube knows that people enjoy watching. All right, guys, we'll see you soon. And as always, stop by Southern Motor Company to get yourself a great midsize SUV. I'm Chad. I'll see you on the next video.